Welcome to your daily 49ers update. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Here is what's happening. After the Seahawks escaped with a 2017 win that dropped the 49ers to 5-5 on Sunday, Deommodore Lenoir kept it totally real about what the loss means for the Niners season.
Every game now on is a must win. I feel like we should have had that game in the bag. We just got to strain and finish.
San Francisco is now just 5-5 on the year. They have 4 losses in the NFC and 3 losses in the division. They're not going to win very many tiebreakers if it even comes down to that in the NFC. Afterwards, Brock Purdy, not happy with his offense.
It was just one of those games where, you just couldn't hurt yourself. And I feel like, we had just some mishaps with some penalties and we had opportunities where we're moving the ball and we just kept hurting ourselves. And so operationally, I feel like we got to be better and can't hurt ourselves. And once we have momentum, we got to keep running with it and we got to finish drives.
Just bad offense all around. And Kyle Shanahan recognized it after the game.
Extremely disappointed. Thought we had a chance to put them away a number of times throughout the game. I thought the penalties we had on a number of drives just killed us. I thought we had some good momentum and then had a penalty that kind of ended the drive on 2 big drives. That cost us points on both of them. Still should have put it away there on that last drive and had every opportunity to and missed a couple opportunities to do that. And when we did that, we gave them a chance and thought our defense played great all game until that last drive. But let them hang around, and when you let people hang around, that's what happens.
San Francisco amassed just 277 total yards in the game. That is their fewest since week 6 against the Browns last year. Niners had just 125 yards in the second half. That is not going to cut it, and that wasted a very good performance by the defense. I know they didn't hold the lead on the final drive. The defense played well enough to win. The offense was the problem on Sunday. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Monday. The Seahawks hadn't beaten the 49ers in years, but it didn't stop their Twitter account from trolling after the game. If you want to find out what they were saying, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch, injuries coming out of the game. Jacob Cowing had a concussion. He did not return. Tatum Bethune may have an MCL injury. He did not return. Kyle Juszczyk was checked for a concussion, but fortunately was able to come back in the game. Renardo Green banged up his finger, but he came back. But the big one is Nick Bosa. He missed most of the second half. He injured the other hip, not the one that was already aggravated, the other hip. And he is, let's just say, concerned. Here's Bosa after the game.
I guess I was compensating, pushed through last week, and the same thing happened to my other oblique. So see what I'm feeling like tomorrow.
What's your concern level that you're going to have to miss some time?
It's definitely there. I don't know. I got to see.
The breakdown is pretty simple. With Nick Bosa on the field, the Seahawks gained 3.3 yards per play. After Bosa was out, when he was off the field, the Seahawks gained 6.1 yards per play. That's how much of a difference he makes. And this is horrible timing for the Niners because they have Green Bay coming up and Buffalo coming up. Gulp. One thing you may have missed, the divisional losses for the 49ers, as I said, are piling up, and this is pretty bad. According to Elias Sports, the Niners have lost 3 divisional games after leading in the final 2 minutes of regulation. That's tied for the most losses by a team since the 1970 merger, and it's the first time it's happened since the Carolina Panthers did it in 2001. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network wherever you get your audio podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Gold Standard 49ers YouTube channel as well. Click the bell to get notified when we're live, which is every single weekday after every single Niners game and after all breaking 49ers news for you. Enjoy your Monday, everybody. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.